I'm thinking, here we go, back to September 2020. There was the lockdown and there was going to be a lot of babies and a lot of divorces. So you decided, do you know what, babies are nicer than divorces. Was this a huge step? I know you had a lot of experience, but was it a huge step to say, okay, let's do this?
Yes and no, I guess. We've been in the nursery industry for a long time with a previous business, so it was natural that we started in the same industry. We started off online only, which obviously was advantageous during lockdown. But we were always interested in, we realised we wanted to have a store, so we've been looking for a long time. We're from Delgany originally, we live in Greystones, and we really wanted to have a store in sort of North County Wicklow. So the opportunity came up with here in Kilcroney Furniture, so we jumped at it and we opened a couple of weeks ago now. So.
Well, the famous five at the centre of it all, yourselves, Jonny and Laura, and then there's also Ben and Corinne and Rachel. Had you all sort of literally sat together and said, let's do this? Or was it just ringing each other and saying, I have an idea, what do you think? Or
Well, we all worked together in the previous business. So
right.
We were just on the phone. We had one meeting in an office. And then for the first 2 years, we were pretty much over Zoom, just Zoom calls a couple of times a week. And like I said, we got up and running within 2 or 3 months, and here we are now. So
now I'm thinking you got 2.9 thousand 5-star reviews, pretty much. You've had almost as many awards as Steven Spielberg. Was this all pretty obvious from the start that this worked, or was that a lot of hard work to get to that point?
It's a lot of hard work, and Rachel is our queen of customer service. So
here she is.
So she's very much behind those 5-star reviews, and I suppose it comes from her experience from being in the nursery industry for years before we started Kaleidy. So we can draw on that experience to give our customers all the answers they need, hopefully.
Well, you've got a lot of kind of positives in the mix there. Your own brand is 100% recycling on the packaging. Then you've got next day delivery, which is a big thing for a lot of people. All these little kind of, wonderful things, but they're almost, kind of extra added bonuses to the core product being a good product. And then also you do I think it's the early learning. You're the only place in Ireland that does that particular brand. Were these all sort of hangovers from your mother care days? Did you sort of have to reinvent the wheel a little bit and say, this is how people live now? They need next day delivery. They need these kind of assurances that there's good recycling going on.
Yeah, well, I think with the previous business, we started in '92, so we were sort of a bricks and mortar business that had a digital side. And we realised the importance of the digital side, so this business now is digitally led with now a bricks and mortar side of things. So it was critical for us that the systems were in place that allowed us, when somebody places an order, they get told that the order's being processed, picked, and it arrives to them next day, if it's during the week. So that was absolutely critical for us to make sure that we got off on the right foot, and as you said, got as many good reviews as we've had. So.
Well, I know too, Laura, you've got things like your free parking, you put your push chairs together for free. There's lots of these little added bonuses, again, that just make it very easy for people to kind of just do the important stuff, like choosing what suits them and what fits for them, and having no hassle around that.
Yeah, I mean, now that we have the store, people can come in. As you said, there's free parking here in Kilcroney Furniture, which is fantastic. So you can drive in, you can park, we can go through what ranges we have here. Everything for any expectant parent is very much what we've brought to the shop here. We also have a great range of car seats from 0 right up to the 150 centimetres, which is by law what you need to have your child in a car seat until.
Right.
And we can fit it in your car seat. We'll bring it out to your car, make sure it fits correctly. And the same if you want to test out if the pushchair, when it's folded, will actually fit in your boot, that kind of thing. So we just knew that that's what customers need and want, as well as having an excellent digital presence. We knew that people people still want to touch and feel the product face to face. So.
And the baby needs to give the nod of approval. That's the main thing. So, if the baby doesn't like it, nope.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're open 6 days a week, which is also a wonderful, easy thing for people to know that whatever day they have, they can come up here and you're going to be here and you'll be able to do what they need. I do want to say, though, I have tried many different permutations and scrabbled that name. The name comes from?
Kaleidy's in kaleidoscope. So in terms of just having a wide array of products in different colours, shapes and sizes. So that's where it originated from.
I'm going to sleep so much easier tonight because I couldn't figure. I was looking at, what's that word from? So I want to say, well done, an amazing success online. But I do think, as you say, having the physical able to come in and look at these things is huge for a lot of people, especially when they're starting out in a whole new kind of life and a whole new home. So nicely done.
Yeah. And I would say Kilcroney Furniture is a lovely place. It's a lovely environment. They've got some lovely bedroom sets and stuff like that as well. So it's just a really nice shop.
I think they've already been in the bedroom. I think they're sorting that one.